Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Message Show. I am your host, Miss Phins. Welcome. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button on your way in. Thank you so much for coming through. Much appreciated. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. So make sure y'all can hear me. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Hit that like button. Yeah, man. Today, well, it's a holiday for me, so that's why I wasn't here yesterday, guys. It's still a holiday for me, but um, today I wanted to go ahead and come through and talk to you guys. Oh man, I just realized I left my phone. No, I'll be fine. Hold up, y'all. As you can see, yes, I'm gonna give you some Miami Dolphins updates. We're gonna talk about the AFC rivalries and honestly, just this whole week, man. This whole week, gosh, it's been a little much. Hit that like button for me if you haven't done so already. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Um, well, we know what's the most important thing right now for us. What's going on? Man, the Dolphins. We won our first game, but at what cost? At what cost? Ugh, I can't even like get out the words. It hurts. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts. Being a fan of this team hurts, man. It hurts. It really does, man. So if you guys don't already know, which I don't know how you don't know, but if you do not know, you're gonna know now that Tyreek Hill obviously had that horrific injury during the Monday night's game. That was something. Oof, seeing it in person, that was horrible. Good morning, Joe. Welcome, welcome. Some call. So a quick update. Sorry, a quick update for Tyreek Hill. Um, obviously, and I said this, and people were like, "God, maybe he can." No, he can't. The minute I saw that injury, I'm like, he's out for the season. You don't come back from that type of injury in a few months. No, absolutely not. Some people try to tell me maybe he stop. You don't. Um, it's tough. It is very much tough to be dealing with that. But he did go into surgery. They were able to reconnect and fix a lot of. Uh, have exactly, Joe. I'm not surprised. That's why I didn't do the show yesterday, and today I'm literally here because I wanted to say hello. I'll tell you that. Good morning, Ersimi. Welcome. Um, but yeah, so he had surgery. They fixed multiple ligaments that were partially torn um, and sustained injuries. From my understanding, he's going to be out. That to fix his dislocated knee. Obviously, I mean, if you saw the picture, what knee? The man had no leg. But the main concern was his more than anything else his nerves to make sure that none of that really got impacted. So they were able to go ahead and do surgery and all of that. Thankfully, from the looks of it, it looks like He um he won't need a second injury. That's what was reported. A second surgery, which is a good thing. That means the first one went well. Thank God. Um, and then his outlook and what they're looking is for him to be back in 2026. What does that mean for the Dolphins? Obviously, he got paid out $72 million guarantee, so he's happy and content about that. Dolphins, as you may or may not know, I'm sure have an insurance policy on his contract, as you may or may not know. In the state of Florida, that insurance policy is capped at 50 million. So we have one for Tua. It's about $49.5 million against his contract. That if he does get injured, the team gets $49.5 million back. I'm sure they have something similar to Tyreek as far as a major injury. So don't cry for the team. They're always gonna make their money. But it's good for him that he's getting Tyreek is getting his injury guarantees. Obviously, him and his big family gotta take care of him. So that's a good thing for him. But you can tell, man. You can tell, man. We were on like a upwards trajectory, and he wanted so bad. Not necessarily the 2,000 yards, but more like to make a huge impact this particular season. Well, with everything off the field that he has, you kind of wanted to go ahead and what do you call it? You He wanted to make this his main focus, obviously. So yeah, it's kind of tough. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. I see you guys are watching. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for watching via Twitter, Twitch, obviously YouTube. If you haven't done so, come over here to YouTube, like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. So that's honestly one of the major updates for the Miami Dolphins. We don't really have a lot of transactions that we've done. Cedric Wilson Jr. is set to be signing with the Dolphins. From what we're looking at, it looks like he's one of the guys that we're looking into bringing on board if we haven't done so already. Also, our linebackers coach, all his charges were dropped for domestic violence and whatever else he had. So he is clear of all charges. Um, but yeah, that's where we're at right now. Another thing that the Dolphins have done, former second round pick Cam Smith has been let go. So he is no longer part of the company. I'll tell you this, a lot of people were wondering what took so long. I mean, I get it. He was riddled with injuries, which kind of sucks, if I'm not going to lie. But, man, tough out here. I root for the players, but he just never got off the ground. So, I mean, what are you supposed to, say about that? That's pretty much it. A lot of people are speculating. What's up, Bunny? Welcome. That not having Tyreek now, Matt McDaniel's gonna have to figure it out. Now, I did have some conversations after the game with some fans. They're like, "Look, every single time Tua doesn't have Tyreek, he's a much better quarterback. He's passing the ball to everybody." Internally, I'm thinking, "Well, duh, he has to pass the ball to everybody because he doesn't have Tyreek." And the second thing I'm thinking, it's like Tyreek is your number one option, so he should almost always be the first option trying to get the ball. It's not like you paid him at $30 million to be your fourth string wide receiver. Like, what are we talking about, people? Um, but yeah, guys, hit that like button, guys. Thank you, appreciate you. So that's where we're at right now. That's the major thing when it comes to the Dolphins. Man, oh man, interesting. So we have officially signed Cedric Wilson from the New Orleans practice squad. Why do we love to recycle guys? I will never understand. What am I lying? I do understand because Christopher Greer is still our GM. That's why. It's nothing else you can say about that. It is Christopher Greer. At this point, it's Chris Greer. I'm over him. I'm over him. Well, I've been over him for years, but now I'm even more over him. We also signed linebacker Caleb Johnson from or to the practice squad. So there it is. We signed kicker Riley Patterson to the active roster as well, and placed Jason Marshall Jr., the corner, into the injury reserve. Oh Lord, what else did we do? We signed offensive lineman Roy Mabeteka and offensive tackle Kadeem Telford to the practice squad. Placed, obviously, you already know Austin Jackson's on the IR. So, yeah. So, we've made some moves. We made some transactions. But at the end of the day, we got to see. Do the Dolphins even want to win this season? Like, why should we win? We have our number one weapon that's gone. Now we're stuck with him. Forget about getting rid of him after 2026 because or after this season because he's injured. No, he's not. He's missing the whole season. Now you need 2026 to bring him back, bring some of his value back if he's able to go ahead and start like at the beginning of the season. We're not gonna get rid of him as much. Maybe we might be able to get him to sign a friendlier deal down the line. Like a prove it year, but it's not prove it to us. We know what he is. More like a hey, teams out there that may still want a wide receiver. I still got legs. That's it. We gotta see. We definitely gotta see. Not gonna be easy, but we gotta see that's something that the Dolphins are willing to do. And I think they will do it because we're the Dolphins. We're the Dolphins. Now Tyreek has become the ideal not Mike McDaniel, but Chris Greer candidate. You're injured? Coming off a massive injury. Would you do you want to revitalize your career? Then come on down to the Miami Dolphins where you can get your second chance at a high premium because that's what we always do. I'm telling you, we cannot not. Oh my God, the Dolphins are so Dolphins, man. I'm telling you, we're so Dolphins. We really are. Oh my gosh. Cedric Wilson already questionable. Like, what the man? This guy, we just got this man. Why is he questionable? Why is he listed as questionable for us? So dumb. Undisclosed and won't practice this week. Get the. Hold on. And apparently, Sanders, due to his hip injury, he's not available to come back when he was supposed. And I told people this. I'm like, just because Sanders is going on IR, he'll be out for 4 weeks. That don't mean he'll be back after 4 weeks. He's gonna be out for week 5 versus Carolina. Guys, you do realize even kickers have to get game ready. Like, we're not gonna see Sanders till maybe mid-season. Maybe mid-season. I get it. I sound very doom and gloomy, but have you seen what we're dealing with? Y'all beat the kitties. Lazy eye. Thank you. I mean, I think so too, but come on now. It's still, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That actually looks pretty cool. Mm. But yeah, it's kind of annoying. I mean, that's the only way I can say it. That's the only way I can say it. Um, 'Cause, 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 It's beginning to look a lot like the Miami Dolphins regular season. God. Oh, okay, okay. Well, that's your wow, and I completely forgot. I should have probably changed this to where is it? Where is it? I got it. I got it. There you go. So the Dolphins updates, all that was Dolphins updates. But I'm over the Dolphins. I don't want to talk about the Dolphins no more. So annoying. I don't. I don't want to talk about the Dolphins. Dolphins suck. They do. I don't want to talk about them at all. So we're gonna talk about the other games in our divisions and kind of go from there. Now, I guess I still gotta talk about the Dolphins for a second. Yeah, Dolphins won 27-21. Got murdered by the Jets when it comes to their offense. Phenomenal. Justin Field 20 of 27, 226 yards, one touchdown. Garrett Wilson 6 receptions, 82 yards, one touch. Like you can't make it up. We had a horrible outing when it came for our defense, for the most part, which sucks. But you know what? It's okay. Happy Thursday, Miss Phins. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you, Linda. Appreciate you, Linda. Thank you, thank you. It's a holiday for me, so I'm gonna be out of here in a little bit once I'm done with all these updates. But at the end of the day, this win was a loss to me. Like I didn't leave the stadium like a winner. I didn't. I didn't. Lazy eyes, you think we're really gonna go on a win streak? I mean, take a look at me now. Look at our schedule. Oh shoot, this is possibly the worst schedule I could possibly give y'all because it's all bluish green. Okay, see, this is the schedule. So we got where are we? Week 5, Carolina away. Week 6, fan club weekend. Chargers at home, 1 o'clock. Then back-to-back away games to Cleveland and to Atlanta. Those are the next 4 games. Carolina, we should beat. They're a lesser team. They are. I'm not gonna pretend like they're not. They are. We should absolutely be beating them. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. We're trying to get to 25 likes real quick. Help us out here. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that like button. Exit out of the chat. Come right back in. Hit the like button and come right back. Appreciate y'all. We should beat them. Chargers, we're losing that game. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't lose that game. But Miss Phins, did you not see it? Stop. Don't tell me about how to beat them last time. Da 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 da. Okay? I want to hear it. We're losing that game until we don't. Why? Because again, Chargers actually are a pretty good team. Second year under Harbaugh. They actually have gotten better in their defense, which was their biggest issue. And now they're properly utilizing Herbert by not putting everything on him, having a decent run game. Keenan Allen looked like he's a freaking, like he's in his 3rd year in the league, absolute prime. Although this last week he sucked because my fantasy, I got like 8 points, not even. Yeah. But other than that, he's been balling. Cleveland, pass rush. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm not worried about their offense. They don't have a quarterback because they have 18 quarterbacks. But that pass rush, oh my God. We don't have a right side on our offensive line. And that is to us blind side. So, yeah, that's possibly the only thing that concerns me about Cleveland, their defense, and realistically, their pass rush. That's it. Nothing else about that team scares me. because they're bums and everything else except their pass rush. They just paid Miles Garrett $41 million a year, making him one of the highest paid in the league. Like, yeah, no, I'm not. It's the only thing I'm worried about. Everything else, nah, we got it. Our defense, I think our defense will be just fine versus Cleveland. What our offense won't be fine. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyways, we're fine. Okay. We're fine. We're not panicking. We're not we're not panicking at all. Okay? We're gonna beat Cleveland. Or at least we should. Atlanta, when like like Carolina, should I even say why we're gonna beat Atlanta? I mean, I could. Simple. They don't have an offense. Yeah, B. John, who we just demonstrated we can't stop nobody in run game. That's it. Michael Penix needs more time to develop. At least that's what they keep telling us. And then, yeah, that's it. I mean, I'd be now if Kirk Cousins was playing, we might actually lose that game. Might. Okay, so we can go 3-1 in the next four. That would put us at what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-4. 500. Typical Dolphins, right? Then we got our home Thursday. That's a Thursday night football game. Oh, damn. Then Buffalo at home, week 10. Washington and Madrid, so that's an away game. I don't care. We're the home team, please. So loss, loss. Until otherwise proven, those are three L's back to back to back. And then we get the bye week. New Orleans, we got Spencer Rattler, rat tat tat tat. Everybody keeps telling me he's all right. Yeah, all right. New Jersey, week 14 in New York, New Jersey. Oh God, guys, a lot of you guys are from Jersey. And by December, is it gonna be snowing there in Pittsburgh? I just need to know how much, what type of coats I need to get. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. What's up, buy stocks? Hit that like button, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna be up there for the Jersey game and the Pittsburgh game. I don't know if I don't know if I'm gonna be ready. I gotta buy I gotta go buy a coat. Damn. Then we're back at home Sunday night football for Cincinnati. That should be a win. Tampa Bay is a loss. And New England, man, by week 18, New England's gonna be competing for the playoffs. That could week 18 could literally determine whether we go as a wild card team or they go as a wild card team if we haven't already just completely bummed it out. That's where I'm at. If we want to go as optimistic as possible, we'll beat Carolina. Still think we'll lose to the Chargers. Beat Cleveland, beat Atlanta. That'll put us, like I said, 4-4. Baltimore right now is having some offensive issues, but in 5 weeks they should be fine. So I still think we're gonna lose to them. Buffalo, it's a loss. We don't travel well in international games. That's another loss. So I still got us losing there. That'll put us at what, 4-7? But then New Orleans, that's a win. 5-7. Jersey, 6-7. Pittsburgh, we're not beating Pittsburgh. 6-8. Cincinnati, 7-8. Tampa Bay, 7-9. And New England 8-9. I mean, I think that's not that bad. What's up, Lou in the building? How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome, Lou from Dade. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, that's about as optimistic as I can see us going 8-9. Hey, look, that's because we lost Tyreek and we're 1-3. I don't think it's that far fetched that my ceiling went from 12-5 to 8-9. You already know my floor is 6-11, but that might even be too high for my floor now. Like, what the? Might even be too high. But we'll see. Anyways, we got some gimme games. We might be able to lazy eyes point. We might be able to probably beat the Chargers. We're beatable. If we play our cards right and McDaniel makes the adjustment he needs to make and our players execute, then yeah, we can. But the thing is, everything we're about to face, we can actually beat, including Baltimore, including Buffalo at home, including Washington away, even Tampa Bay at home. We can beat all these teams. Pittsburgh as well away. The thing is is the team gonna do it? Because we have the pieces for the most part. And it's a long season. We're not the only ones dealing with injuries. We're not the only ones dealing with, you know, coaches issues and all this other stuff. Like, we're not the only ones. So can we actually compete in these games? Absolutely. We can win these games. We might. I mean, I don't want to be that too much of a opium dealer, but we gonna not go wrong. I mean, I'll tell you this: we beat Baltimore and Buffalo at home. Yo, I'm singing a whole different tune, baby, because hello, hello, McFly, hello. Like, those are actually good teams. Could maybe the Dolphins surprise? I mean, maybe now we could be like, how Kansas City had no expectation. They always have expectations to win, but maybe now not having expectations, even though we'll always have expectations, but now that Tyreek is gone and the season's deflated, could we maybe surprise a lot of people coming out of nowhere, staying quiet, not making too much noise, finding ways to beat these teams? I mean, it is possible. See, now I'm getting my help. I'm getting myself hyped again. Oh God, this team. We've been slowly improving every week, so I guess anything is possible. Yeah, Bonnie, that's what I'm saying. Like, but you know why? It's because McDaniel's like you're gonna run a pro style offense. Period. That's it. Play action, play action, play action. It's over. I can't hold you. I I can't hold myself back in the place that I call because if you're limited. So when you see McDaniel's calling a different game when he reverts back to the old BS. Tua throws a pick. But if we can continue to, teams are gonna give you the outside. You're gonna have to make these throws, Tua. You're gonna have to throw outside the numbers. Yes, it's hard for you. Figure it out, man. What's up, Dad Dean? One of our awesome members. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Cat for life in the building too, gentlemen. I know last night was supposed to. I completely forgot. It's Yom Kippur. It's literally right now. I'm at holiday. That's why I'm not even. I didn't work yesterday. I won't. I'm not working today. Um. Yeah, I'm still observing. So I didn't. Even, I don't even think I'll do a makeup show today because what I can do if you guys are up to it, I can set it up for you guys at 6. I won't really be able to run it, but I can set it up where I'll have you guys up there. Um, I can do that. I can do that. And let it run, and then you guys, go from there. Um, just shout it out for a second. Oh, I already have that list, Cat for Life. That list is I already have that list. So there's no point in dealing with it. What's up, Michelle's in the building, one of our awesome members. I'll be at that game on Sunday. This Sunday? That's awesome. Wait, wait. This this Sunday for the Carolina game? You going to the Carolina game, Michelle? That's awesome. All right, cool. Um, when I have time, yeah, I'll do that. I'll probably remind me on Friday. I can pull that up on Friday. Um, so let me go ahead. Now that we're done with that, let's go ahead and talk about the rest of the division. Obviously, but do me a favor before you do, guys. Hit that like button for me, please. Hit that like button for me. Go ahead and like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. You're going to the Chargers game? Oh, that's great. That Dean, that's fan club weekend. If you can make it a Saturday, we'll be at Bo Campers in Fort Lauderdale. Typically, it starts around 3, but people are there by noon because it's big noon Saturday. So they'll watch college games, get a little bit, have a few beverages and stuff, and be there for like 8 hours. I'm going to the Chargers game too. Well, True Blazer, that's awesome. Guys, come out. It's fan club weekend. Another cool thing too, afterwards, we're gonna be doing a huge uh picture on the field. So if you guys want to be part of that too, you absolutely can go ahead and come. What's up? Good morning. We're the mouth in the building. Welcome, man. Welcome. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. Hit that like button, guys. It really does help out. Please, please, please hit that like button. Thank you. You said Bowls on Saturday? Bow Campers, yes. So if you're coming to the Chargers game, guys, that's gonna be week 6, October 12th at 1 o'clock. That's that game on Sunday. Saturday, we'll have an event at Bow Campers at if you get there by noon, you'll see the whole thing. If you make it there past noon, Bow Campers in Fort Lauderdale, guys. It's a huge event we do every single year, fan club weekend. And I knew this year was going to be the Chargers too. And you're going to be able to see fan clubs from Mexico. I mean, Germany. We've seen England. Italy, Spain, all over the U.S., California, New York, New Jersey, Pittsburgh, like everywhere. So that'll be that Saturday. I would say the earlier you come, the better. By 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, that's probably the best time to come. You can still come afterwards, but I suggest to come in earlier. And then they always have former players come and things like that. That'll be Saturday. And Sunday, like I said, after the game, we have the big picture where everybody gets to be on the field and be part of it. So it's a lot of fun. It's great. So you guys should definitely come through. You'll absolutely like it. But that's fan club weekend. If you can make it, make it. It's great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and let's do the Patriots. We're gonna do the Patriots. Let me share my screen real quick with y'all. Eddie Pat in the building. Patriots play the Panthers. We're about to play the Panthers. If we don't beat the Panthers, I mean, I'm not saying we gotta go 42-13, but I'm not saying not to go 42-13. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I'll be at my aunt's 100 B-Day party for fan club weekend. That's awesome, Michelle. That's awesome. That really is amazing. There you go. So y'all can see that. Ratatatat, tatatatat. Okay. So here we go, people. We got the Patriots. They beat the Panthers 42-13. Marcus Jones, 87 punt return TD sparks Patriots offense in 43-13 romp over Panthers. Almost nothing went right for the New England Patriots doing their loss to Pittsburgh last week. How the heck you got? And then AP's weird. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, that second quarter, guys, they went off so ham. And look, donuts for the Panthers in the second and third quarter. You're never gonna beat anybody like that. Never. We better win 50-10 because it's our last win for a while. 6-11, baby, third overall pick. Well, that was my damn what they said. So it was over under 44 and a half, and the Patriots literally put up 42. That's crazy. Let's compare quarterbacks. They're not that too far off ish. Very efficient game for Drake May, 14-17, 2 touchdowns, 203 yards. You got Bryce Young, 18 of 30, 1 touchdown, 150 yards. They're both young quarterbacks, still developing, getting their feet underneath them. It'll be very interesting to see how they end up doing, the more reps they get in, the more opportunities they get in. I fully expect them to be just fine. As long as they have the right coaching staff around them, they should be perfectly fine. Right? What's up, Michael? Bryce Young though, they're putting so much on his back. So much on his back. Now they do have Chuba Hubbard for the run game, but they're putting a lot on this young man's back. They gotta figure something out where they're not 100% relying on him because it's a lot for this younger player. It's a lot. It really is a lot. So they have it. If you can tell, guys, this is my Niagara Falls, New York shirt. I was in Niagara Falls. Obviously, after going to the Dolphins Bills games, my mom and I went there. Then we went to the Canadian side. It was pretty cool. Um, and no, I didn't buy anything that said Buffalo. Actually, I almost wish I would have bought at least a shot glass because that's my thing. I collect shot glasses. But nah, I'm all right. Whenever I do make it back up there, I'll get a little shot glass. Yeah, they're putting a lot on him. Now, Drake May, good job, young man. You did the most important thing. You gotta protect the ball. At the end of the day, that's the main thing. Now, I told Patriots fans already, and I saw this last year. You guys got a very athletic young quarterback. As long as you can protect him and put weapons around him, you can be very effective. You have to protect him. You do that, you're gonna be very successful. Ramondre Steven, 9 carries for 38. Chuba Hubbard, 49 yards on 10 carries. I have him on fantasy. Didn't really give me much. Stephon Diggs, obviously receiver, 6 receptions for 101 yards. And McMillan, man, McMillan, that young man, I like him. Now he's at least a decent young, he's a rookie, 4 receptions, 62 yards. McMillan, I like him. I think he's got really good upside. You know, the more he sees the field, the opportunities he gets. I think he's gonna be really good for them. Really good, honestly. Then they got this is defense. They're finally putting defense, which is good for them. But no, I don't care. Look at this. Look at this. At one point, Carolina had an opportunity, and then it just went downhill from there. As far as the offenses are concerned, they were pretty even. I mean, you got 307 for Patriots, 326 for Carolina. Pretty even. This right here, congrats on both quarterbacks. No turnovers. You didn't give anything extra to their opposing defense. That's always a good thing. Carolina had more first downs, 21, than the 16 Patriots did. One thing New England has to clean up are these penalties. 7 for a loss of 54. That's not good. Now, mind you, you guys already know teams have more penalties than the ones that are accepted. Some of them are just declined and they take the results of the game, but or the results of the play. But yeah, you're not gonna win a lot having all them penalties. That's never a good thing. Now, dang, that defense for the Patriots forced them to be in third and long a lot. And you're seeing them, they only had 5 of 14 completions in third down. That's pretty good on the Patriots defense. And fourth down, 1 for 3 as well. Patriots were 1-on-1. You would have thought it was good for them. Now, this is interesting to me. Time of possession was in Carolina's favor by almost 10.5 minutes. That tells me that the offense was scoring at a fast pace for New England. So much so that it tells me Panthers defense sucks. They're not that good. I mean, let's be real. The greatest linebacker they've ever had was Luke Kuechly, in my opinion. Or at least that's the one I grew up watching. They had CMC. They have Cam. Obviously, Cam, I know, is a quarterback, but Panthers, man, they they don't have that great of a defense. Now, as a Dolphin fan, thinking about this, it's like, that should be great for us. Because if the Patriots are able to put up that many points that quickly, guys, we should be able to respond the same way. Not no 21-17 barely winning crap versus the Panthers. That would upset me. I don't care if it's a win. A win is a win, I get it, but this is what you're supposed to do to inferior competition. And yes, Panthers are inferior competition. We have the better roster. You have to destroy your weaker competition. This is this is exactly what I want from the Dolphins. Exactly what I want. Why? Because again, inferior competition. That's what we should be getting. We'll see what we do. Now, both teams were Patriots went 4 for 4. Panthers went 2 for 2. Everybody scored essentially. The difference is that Patriots score so fast and their defense helped them out so much that hey, they didn't have the offense didn't have to be there that long. They were putting up so much points. That's what you want. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button for us. So let's go ahead and talk about it. The NFC South, Carolina. This is where they're at. Hey, they got one win. We are obviously we're playing the South, the NFC South this year. That's why we playing Tampa Bay, Atlanta, Carolina, and New Orleans. New Orleans are 0-4. They're coming up week 13. They're gonna be vying for a top 5 pick. We know this. Same thing with Carolina, and they're our next opponent. Excuse me. Atlanta's 2-2. We gotta talk about it. Tampa Bay's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough game at the end of the season. But the first Panther score was drive one. The second score was Andy Dalton in garbage time. Mm. They got Andy Dalton as their backup. Oh my god, I love Andy Dalton. I love Andy. Love Andy Dalton. But yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now, guys. These three opponents, New Orleans, Carolina, Atlanta, these should be wins for us. I expect them to be wins. Now we go to the AFC East. You guys already know. Buffalo's number one, New England's 2-2, Miami's 1-3, New York Jets are 0-4. At least, thank God, we have one conference slash divisional win by beating the Jets. Because going 0-4 those first 4 weeks, murderous. Murderous. Absolutely murderous, bro. For us. It shouldn't have been, but it was. I am not gonna surprise. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yo, I'm not surprised New England is above us. Now it's still early in the season, but I'm not surprised. They've already gone through their major rebuild. They got their head coach, GM, their coaching staff. They brought in a lot of new players, but to be able to solidify the ones that they got. If a separate team goes to the playoffs from the AFC East, yeah, I think Patriots are gonna be it. I don't think it's gonna be us. We would have to go on a serious, insane run for me to be like, okay, okay, yeah, let's go. Or it could be coming down the wire, like I said earlier. Week 18 is gonna determine who does get that seventh, um, the seventh uh slot in the playoffs. We'll see if we get that opportunity. It's gonna be interesting. Typically, every year there are four. Sorry, there are four um teams that are new that make the playoffs. Every year, it always happens. Who are gonna be those? Because we didn't make the playoffs, neither did New England. So we have a shot. There's still a shot. Still early in the season. You know what I mean? It's amazing how bad they are. Who Panthers? Yeah, they're on another level. And I'm shocked. New York is 0-4. But let's be honest. They're kind of like the opposite world of what Kansas City was last year. Kansas City, I think they might have even tied a record of the amount of games they won with it with under one one score game, and on top of that too, it, they ended up winning those games, those super close games. New Jersey's just on the losing end of that, the opposite of that. It's crazy. Bonnie says the Panthers are bad, but they play a lot of better at home. That is true. This could easily be a trap game for the Dolphins, and I hate saying that, but it's the truth. It's the truth. It's annoying. That's what it is, but it's the truth. Now let's go ahead and finish it off, ladies and gentlemen, with the Bills. The Bills. Allen combines for 3 TDs, and Bills improved to 4-0 and 31-19 victory over the winless Saints. With the outcome still in doubt midway through the fourth quarter and Buffalo facing third down at midfield, Bills offensive tackle Jordan Phillips could sense it was Josh Allen's time, according to the AP. Take a look at it now. How was that fun? What's up, Billy? Welcome. If Dolphins only beat Jets, Chargers, and New England, I'm good. Why the Chargers? Why don't you like the Chargers? Dean? That's very particular. I could understand Jets and Patriots, but Chargers? Oh, is it because of Herbert? Stop. We all know now Herbert's a much better quarterback than Tua. Okay? Let's just let's not beat a dead horse, guys. If you have a public service announcement for all Dolphin fans, please understand I say this, I truly say this with absolute love. I say this with absolute love. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen. Out of all the quarterbacks, and we're going to stick to the first 2 rounds, in the 2020 draft, the Miami Dolphins select the worst quarterback in that class. I said that 3 years ago. I said that 2 years ago. I said that last year. And I'm saying it this year again. We got the worst quarterback out of the 2020 draft. It is extremely painful to say that, but it is the truth. May not like it, but it's the truth. Oh, because I'm gonna be there. Okay, I feel you on that one. We are gonna be at the Chargers game, so yeah, yeah. I want to win when I'm there too. So good on you. Okay, okay. What's up, Freddie? Welcome, welcome. Just being honest. Bills suck when they. When do we go? You are a rookie quarterback. See what we got in them. When do we go with our rookie quarterback? We have a rookie quarterback. Oh, Quinn Ewers. I forgot. Oh shoot. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know what to tell you. Leave the seventh rounder on the bench. I don't know, but let's go back into it. So you got to say. I mean, this is the thing that people don't get, guys. Guys, you could put up points versus the Bills. Man, that made me sad because you're right. The worst one. I'm not even trying to be like trying to go after Tua. And this is the thing. The funny part about this statement that I made about let me go back to my about us having the worst quarterback. What people don't get with my statement is that our the worst quarterback is still a good quarterback. We just got the least good quarterback out of all four. You got a Super Bowl winning champion in Jalen Hurts. You've got Joe Burrow, who's already been to the Super Bowl and won um, AFC Championship, has won multiple playoff games with no line, mind you. That's what everybody focuses on when they talk about Tua. You got Herbert, whom has also been to the playoff multiple times. Hasn't won a playoff game, but he's still been there. Broke rookie records, broke records afterwards. And then we have Tua. Tua's a good quarterback. He's a good quarterback. All these quarterbacks are good quarterbacks to great quarterbacks. We just got the least good quarterback. That's all it is. I know, word of mouth. I know. I know. He's a good quarterback. Tua's a good quarterback. He's just the least good quarterback out of all of them. Hit that like button for me, guys. We're trying to get to 50 likes. Could only do that with y'all. I know, guys. Stop. I know. I'm trying real hard to keep my stuff together, and you're not helping. Herbert would have never broke Tyreek. And mind you, Herbert has had a different OC every single year for the last 7 years. Ah, he's had 4 head coaches. I just can't. No weapons. He still has done all that. Ah, I can't, guys. Oh, Jordan Love as well. Oh my God. Damn it. That team. Even Jordan Love has won a playoff game. God, you can't make this shit up. Oh my God. Oh, I think he finally broke me, man. Just, I can't. Oh, Lord. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. It's therapy too, guys. I get it. It's therapy too. I get it. Oof. Okay, let's come back. Anywho, back to the Bills. Guys, they don't have really. Their defense is not that good. Their defense, excuse me, they give up points. They give up points. Therapy for what? For all the turmoil we've had to be subjugated to by the Miami Dolphins? That's what. Anyways, let me get through this, man. I do blame this to his hip injury in college for all this. Oh yeah, I told you. He's got no hip, he's got no zip. That's why he can't do. I told you guys this. You heard it last week, and I've been telling you for years now. So, anywho, I'm built for this Dolphins poo poo. I get it, Billy. You know, I just don't want to spend the next 80 years of my life dealing with this. Seriously. But look, Saints were able to put up points, guys. Touchdown in the first, field goal in the second. I believe this was also 2 field goals. Like, they can put up points. Obviously, we know down. The 2 minute drill, they can score at will. We know this. But what I want you guys to focus on is that we also put up points. We beat ourselves when we played the friggin' Bills. They didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. God, that's what pisses me off. Because the sweet, sweet nectar of Bill's tears in person would have been so sweet. So sweet. Ah, I would have rejoiced in their misery of losing to us. But we had to make two critical mistakes and we lost again. Now, I went in there knowing we were going to lose, but I still held that hope like, yo, baby, look at how we play. We moving the ball down the field. Yo, hey, hey. Can we pull this off, please? Can we please pull this off? That's what I wanted. That's all I wanted. You know, just hear their cries, their complaints, their tears. Oh God, that would have been beautiful, beautiful. But it's okay. I will get them next time. Dean, Greer getting damaged, marked down players with bright red stickers. Dude, for real. The Bills love to, of course they do. They love playing with their food. This organization is trash with or without Tyreek. His injuries change nothing. I get it, G-Man. Welcome, welcome. Hit that like button, guys. We're trying to get to 50 likes. Please hit that like button. Hey, say in the chat, hit the like button. Come right back in. I appreciate y'all. But yeah, this is where we're at. So, Bills are beatable, man. They just, again, they do what they need to do to get the win. That's it. That's what you're supposed to do as a winning ways. Oh, we got Allen with 16 of 22, two touchdowns and an interception. Rattler, 18 of 27, one touchdown. 126 yards for Rattler, 209 for Allen. Um, what can you say more than, you know, Spencer Rattler's another young QB, kind of, that needs to work out the kinks eh, and try to get better. You know, that's pretty can do. You know what I mean? Nothing really much is explained to him, but if he's smart, he gets the right contracts. He puts himself out there. Man, you can make really good money being a backup in this league. You make some good money. If you don't believe me, take a look at the Dolphins starting quarterback. Amazing backup quarterback. Making millies. Millies. Just saying. You can do it. You can have a really great career and make some real buckaroos. With Allen, I mean, I'm not surprised. He's going to give you an interception here and there. One thing that he has improved on this year is not making as many turnovers as he did before. So turnover machine. Cook with 22 carries, one touchdown, 117 yards. Holy smokes! Whoever had Cook should be very happy in fantasy. But I'll tell you this: this is the reason why they're winning. No, no mystery, no nothing. It's not because Josh Allen's elevating his no, because they finally have an actual running game that doesn't involve Josh Allen being the quarterback that runs the ball the whole time. That's what that means. That's what that means. So because of it, they're finding success. It's that simple. Alvin Kamara, man. Oh, jeez. 15 carries, 70 yards. I feel bad for him? No, he got paid. But it sucks. being like the only thing in that um in that whole squad of offensive production. It's rough. It's rough. You got Shaheed, wide receiver, 4 receptions, 47 yards. You've got Shakir, 5 receptions, a touchdown and 69 yards. Um, that's one thing they've lacked. They always say Buffalo doesn't have weapons. Buffalo doesn't have weapons. Okay, well now they got weapons. You better use them. Total yards 356 to 298. Bills over. They each had a turnover. Pretty much the same when it came to first downs. The penalties, though, 11 penalties. Get the bleep out of here. If teams were to capitalize on these, man, shoot, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This would be very. This would be very good for. Sorry, give me a second here. Uh, okay. Okay. Sorry. So happens when you get stuck in. Wow, I didn't realize how much I wasn't doing this. My bad, guys. I apologize. Third down. Yeah, I mean, it's the same. 2 or 3 in the red zone. 2 or 4 for the Saints. Time of possession was pretty even. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you expected the Bills to win this game. And again, we talked about this earlier. New Orleans 0-4. Holy smokes. Not good. Not good at all. G-Man, I knew Tua's physical shortcomings coming out of college. What I didn't know was how dumb he is. When he talks, I cringe. I refuse to watch McDaniels or Tua's conferences anymore. I mean, I'll catch like if somebody writes it out and says like whatever little comment, I'll watch that. I can't watch them. I haven't been able to watch in the last couple of years. It's too much. Too much for me. Well, that's where we're at. You know what I mean? And guess what? We expect the Bills to continue to do what they do. They're the Bills. Um, until anybody in the AFC beats them, they're gonna still be on top. There's no other way of putting that. They're gonna continue to still be on top, still win the division. This would make it six in a row. Okay, cool. I mean, but I'll tell you this though, don't be surprised. Patriots are coming back. They're coming back swiftly. But I'm saying that honestly, slightly the troll. But in reality, it is happening as well. What you don't want is for them to like completely overtake. Now, both Patriots and Jets have already gone through their tear down for the most part and are starting in the starting part of their rebuild. Let's get the foundation in. Let's get the coaches. Let's get the position coaches. Let's go ahead and get all these people in so we can establish that foundation. And then with the players we have, who do we keep where we can continue, who are young enough, who are affordable enough, and kind of build from that. So, yeah. Just because he doesn't speak good in front of the media doesn't mean make him dumb. He has shortcomings, but he's not dumb. Of course, Bonnie, he's not. Look, that's just more frustration than anything else. Tua's an extremely smart guy. And even that just upsets me because we know Tua has it in him. We know he can do these. We've seen him do these things. But the thing is, he doesn't do it well consistently. That is his shortcoming. What's up, EM? We see you lurking. Appreciate you coming through. Hit that like button, man. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's where we're at. I mean, it's a bummer, but could we? Is there? It's two different camps. Should we and could we? Could we be better and win a lot of these games? Yeah, we absolutely could. Will we? It's a different story. But should we win these games? Well, yeah, we have Tyreek that's going to be out this season. We got two on a massive contract and even bigger. His dead cap is bigger than what he's going to be making next year. It's crazy to me. But that's how his contract is structured. It sucks. It sucks. So it's going to be very interesting to see exactly how the Dolphins are going to find ways to be able to overcome his inability to play at a high level consistently. Now he doesn't have his number one weapon in Tyreek. Now he's gonna have to show up and and really take over this team because that is what we're gonna need from him. That's what's required. And you know what? You got paid. You're in your 6th year. You're lucky we even drafted you. Put up. Do your job. Like I don't know what other way of saying it. Like do your job. And for Christopher Greer, how can you be this bad and still have a job? Nobody in the real world would. What am I talking about? The real, even in NFL, when GMs suck this much, they get fired. I believe the allegations are true. And what allegations are you referring to, Miss Phins? Great answer. I mean, great question. The allegations that Christopher Greer knows where the dead bodies are at. Obviously, that's a figure of speech. We're really talking about where all the um, what do you call it? Christopher Greer. God, it just even hurts me talking about it. It's man. He has to be let go. He has to be let go. Nobody that he has drafted in the last 5, 6 years is here. Not even Austin Jackson. He's on IR. And now McDaniel's gonna have to figure out a way. Okay, I don't have my number one speedster. How am I gonna make these adjustments? And did you guys see what I saw? I saw a little portion of the game where somebody highlighted it on social media where they put play caller Frank Smith. If that is true, yo, then McDaniel really trying to save his job. Him giving up the offensive plays? Because I said it. The game versus the Cavs was secretly released. Oh yeah, he really was. The game that we played versus the Bills, I thought it was a beautiful called game. I was giving McDaniel all his flowers, all of them. This past game, same thing. I'm like, this is a great called game. And the guys are executing. That's what they're supposed to do. But the play calling I thought was really good overall. So if we can have McDaniel, if you're really telling me, hey, Miss Phins, McDaniel's no longer, they just didn't make a huge announcement. They're just sneakily having Frank Smith do it. Boy, oh boy. Maybe that's why Tua's playing better. The playbook's there. You just got to know which ones to call based on the opponent that you have, based on the opponent's defense that you're going up against. And I think that offense, man, in the last 2 weeks, yo ho, yo ho, Pirates fly for me. It's been beautiful. It's been beautiful, beautiful. It calling so. Let him keep the calling place. Good calling place. Let him keep the calling place. I'm telling you, I thought it was beautiful. When does this thing expire? Ooh. Oh, they got one of those. Oh, that dove. No, I don't like that. But that right there. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, October 17th. That's it? Oh, hell no. Get the heck out of here. Sorry, I don't know why I'm opening up my mail right now. It just caught my attention. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not bad. I think I might get the bad bag because of duffel bag. I don't want to give the wrong impression. Anyways, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this this right here is my jam. Oh, this haters or yeah. Frank Smith wasn't calling plays. The graphics show wasn't there. Mike McDaniel's still the play caller. Well, then, I mean, I still gave Mike McDaniel the love for it. So thanks, Bonnie. If that was a mistake, then hey, whoever was calling the play, let me just put it up there. I liked it. I liked it. I did. Excuse me, but yeah, look. When it comes to the AFC East, it's one team that pretty much has it already set in the Bills, and then three other teams that are still trying to figure it out. That's pretty much it. Two with one with a young quarterback who they're trying to help develop. Another one with a young quarterback who has a lot of skills, and they've put some pieces around him now, but you still don't know what you're gonna end up getting. And the third one, you have somebody who now is considered a veteran who has shown flashes of being good, but not the consistency of that. So until the Dolphins get that consistency, we won't really compete for the division like that. Now, don't get me wrong, Bills didn't do anything till the second half of the season last year. Was it last year? Or the year before? No, it might have been the year before, where we lost the division in week 18. Yeah, it was. It was. Oh God, it is possible. We can come out here, be 500, and then kind of just go from there. If we can stack up these wins, we'll have a shot. But do we want a shot? Oh God, that's a whole nother thing. You got Thursday night football tonight. I don't know who's playing. I don't really care at this point. Um, let's see. Week 5. Oh, snap! Tonight might actually be a good game. Niners Rams. They're both 3-1. Prime time 8:15 on Prime Video. Over under 44.5 points. Rams are favored as it should be. It should be a good game. Should be a good game. We gotta see. But ladies and gentlemen, that's your AFC East show. That's just giving you guys pretty much updates on the team, how they did, and things like that. Um, this is gonna be very, very, very interesting to see tonight. As far as the Dolphins are concerned, you already know the Dolphins are playing Carolina Panthers. They're traveling to Carolina Panthers for this weekend. The Jets are gonna be playing the 1-2-1. So lame. Cowboys. Oh, gross. Gross. Patriots and Bills are playing themselves on Sunday Night Football. So that should be easy. Waiting all day for the Sunday night. As you can see, I've been practicing that. Yeah, that should be an interesting game. Battle for the division. But hey, if the Patriots come out here and beat the Bills, oh snap! Bills. Beat the Bills, Patriots. Just beat the Bills. Beat them. I don't care if it's 21-20. I don't care. Beat the Bills. I just want to bring them down a peg or 10. So help us out here, man. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Come through. Thank you so much for coming through. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody showing their love. And obviously hitting that like button. I love you guys. I will see you. What's today? Thursday? I'll see you tomorrow. Take care and bye bye.